Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers. So today is going to be Pisces general reading for October 2021 for Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and who share this information on my channel, because every time you do that, it goes out and increases the ability for more and more individuals to be able to take a look at my channel and get the needed information that they are seeking, just like you have done. So thank you, all of you, for that. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, and before I get started too, I want to go through quickly the transits. So on the 27th of September, Mercury went retrograde in Libra, and that will go direct on the 18th. On the 5th of October, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn, and it's 24 degrees, which is just in a couple days. Today I am taping on the 3rd of October. And on the 6th of October, new moon in Libra. I think it's 13 degrees. On the 11th, Saturn in Aquarius goes direct. And then also Jupiter in Aquarius goes direct on the 18th, the same day that Mercury goes direct. And then we have on the 20th, the full moon in Aries. And that is, I believe, 27 degrees. So any of you who want to check out your natal wheel to know exactly if you are going to be affected or how you specifically are going to be affected, you want to take a look at anything, any planets that you have, or your north or south nodes of the moon that opposes, conjuncts, or squares any of what I just spoke of. Okay, so Pisces, let's get started. Let's find out first and foremost what your strongest energy frequency is that's assisting you with whatever you are going through this month. These are my sacred geometry card deck. Okay. All right, so this is for Pisces, general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. What is their strongest energy, strongest frequency that is assisting them this month? Let's see. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I have 3 coming out. They all want to come out. So let's just take a look at that. Wow, Pisces, you have 3. You're the first zodiac sign this month that has received the most. Okay, so you have number 30, integration, and I will show you each and every one of these. Number 25, emergence, and number 9, allowance. Okay, so first up, integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Okay, you can take a look at that. This has sacred geometry that assists to your subconscious in opening this frequency up for you. You can pause this video if you need to. Okay. And then second, okay, so you have number 30, and then you have number 25, which is emergence, which also adds up to be a number 7. So either of those numbers could be significant for you. Signs or synchronicities this month. Okay, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. You can pause this video if you need to. Okay, and then last but not least, number 9. So number 9, you could be seeing that. That could be significant for you, or maybe any of these numbers are special to you in some way already. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. That is beautiful. And they all are synergistic with each other, because as I was reading allowance, I popped back to this integration, because what you're doing is you are balancing, you're taking care of those negatives so that they're not negative anymore, so that you are not affected negatively anymore, whatever that means for you. This is a general reading. And you are rejoicing with the positives, with what you have learned, with the wisdom you have gained, the strength you have gained through whatever experiences you have gone through that have assisted you to do so. Wow. And then it's all emerging together, or I got the word congruently, that so that you can start experiencing the joy in life, the childlike wonderment, and then allowing whatever comes from that to emerge, to show itself, and you get to then experience that just by opening up and just staying in that, all 3 of these energies. Wow. Okay. That's pretty neat. Okay, let's now go and use my soul deck to see what are you working through, or what are you to let go of? What are you to go ahead and emerge yourself, or immerse yourself in, is what I got, as far as that childlike wonderment, and bringing that back into your life, so that you can assist you in allowing whatever to happen, whatever to fall away that needs to fall away, whatever for you to take with you, I just got 2. For some of you, maybe it's seeing a different perspective in your situation, so that you can have that childlike wonderment and allow whatever positive, whatever is waiting and desiring to come to you, to give you new experiences, to be able to do that. Okay. Let's see what that is. Oh, wow. Your third eye. First thing I got, your third eye chakra is opening up. That's giving you new experiences, and they could be positive or negative, because it's trying to show you something about your life, about your self, your inner self, to let go of certain things, to dig deeper. I got, for some of you, dig deeper so that you can let go of certain things that need to be let go of. And this is digging deeper into yourself. And of course, me being an astrologer, now going on 26 years, those of you that are new viewers, I specialize in the north and south nodes of the moon. So that has everything to do with digging deep into your subconscious And so whatever you might be getting intuitively, I'm getting this is about yourself for some of you. And if that sounds right, then, and you are, some of you are already have become consciously aware, and some of you might have your nodes that I've sent to you, and or watched some of my past videos that have to do with your specific nodes of the moon. And so, yes, this is opening that up for you, and it's enabling you to see yourself, see that perspective in a new light, or in a consciously aware state, or more aware state. And so you're taking care of some of those things. You are putting some of those things in their place. And you keep doing that. You keep doing that. And then others of you who don't know what I'm talking about, and you would like to bring that, because our nodes, each and every one of us, have a north and south nodes of the moon in a specific zodiac sign and house placement sign. When you're talking about your astrological natal wheel, and that's how you find it. For those of you, again, who do not know, and you haven't had your wheel done, or you didn't know with those headphones, that's the symbol of the nodes. The upright headphones is your north node. The upside down headphones is your south node. So I can't advise you enough to go ahead and find out what your nodes are, find out what they mean. And you can look back in my previous videos, see if there's any of those videos either show you, so you can listen to what your zodiac sign is and or your house placement. If I haven't done any of them yet, leave me a comment, send me an email. And if you want it in written form as well, so that because when you watch a video and then you also read it for yourself and you have the written word, that's getting into your conscious awareness in two different ways. It's bringing it out into your conscious awareness. So it's very good. And it assists in solidifying that even more quickly for you, so you can take care of this and be free of those subconscious blockages, whatever they are that are currently blocking you now. And you keep reading, you keep watching. You can't do it in one shot, unfortunately, but you can start it, absolutely, and it's going to open you up to a whole new world. And those of you that are already doing that, this is just confirmation for you. You already know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, and it is opening you up, Pisces. Those that are already doing this, you're enabling your intuitive abilities, your third eye, to be accurate as you continue to take care of that subconscious programming through your nodes of the moon. And I'm being drawn to me, this thing coming out of this person's mouth, it's like a flower is how I'm seeing it. And what I'm seeing too is you're being able to smell. And see, to me, maybe your sense of smell is becoming intuitively engaged. So smelling certain fragrances, whether it's perfumes, or maybe you're smelling flowers and you're not next to any of those things. Those are the two that are coming into my head. And that is a special significance to you personally, having to do with your third eye opening up. And I'm also getting, for some of you, that is a passed down loved one coming to you, trying to give you a message. So maybe whatever that smell is, and if it's, of course, it's going to, maybe a relative of yours had a special perfume This would be a female relative, of course, for the perfumes, but it could be a cologne too. It could be an aftershave or something like that as well. Or maybe I just got a cigar, maybe a relative, a grandparent, or a great grandparent smoked a cigar, is what I'm getting. A pipe, a cigar, a pipe. For any male figures, the female, again, perfume, and then any flowers. So, and that could be male or female loved ones that have passed over. But you'll know, it's who, you viewer who is listening to this, and it sounds right, you're going to know what relative it is. But so pay attention when you smell those smells. And this could be when you're sleeping at night. This could be in the middle of the day, and for no particular reason, but you get this scent. Well, they are right then. Stop and pay attention to what you were thinking about. Pay attention maybe to your emotions or what's going on around you in your environment. Maybe you were reading something on the internet, or you were watching a movie, and something is there, and to gain information that your passed down loved one is wanting you to pay attention to, wanting you to take note of. They're trying to send you a message. They're trying to get you to think deeper about something or to remember something. Anyway, okay, that's just not for all of you. Okay. All right, so but again, in general, expansion, opening up of your third eye, your intuitive senses, abilities. Okay, so let's now go. Okay. Yeah, that's so some of you, again, could be sensitive. That's your sensitivity, or one of your psychic sensitivities is smell. Just in general, if the passed down loved one isn't having that, doesn't sound right for you, it's just in general, you are opening up that specialty of yours, that psychic awareness of yours, that empathic ability, that and that would be Clara. I'm not sure which Clara that is. That's one of the Claras, that sense of smell. So that's a psychic ability that's opening up for you, some of you. And maybe you already know this, and this is just confirmation. Well, I just got from someone's passed down loved one, it's telling you, keep going, you're on the right track. You keep going. Keep digging into yourself. Keep becoming more and more consciously aware of who you truly are. Keep taking care of those subconscious programming. This is a specific. You're on the right track. Keep going. They are praising you. They are praising you. And that doesn't have to be a passed down loved one. That could be whatever you see that to be. Because, again, this is a general reading, and all of you have different beliefs about that. So I'm just going to keep that right there. But you're going to know who it is from. Maybe it's your higher self, universe, star family, whatever that is. Okay, so 9 of Wands. Okay, Pisces, 9 of Wands. So yes, you have been going through, or you are going through, as you have uncovered these subconscious programmings for yourself. You're going through, or you are thinking back and remembering when you went through these certain situations, and now you're putting it together on what that was for and the importance and where it came from and why you had to go through that specific experience, whatever that is. Again, this is a general reading, but it did batter you, and it was very heartbreaking. It was very tumultuous. I just got that word. So it was a hard time, and you got battered. You got injured in whatever way that is. But now you are being able to see why and the importance of the essentialness of you being battered. And now that you're looking back, you're able to see what you gained and the value of what you gained and the value of that experience, that negative experience, which you couldn't see before. So you're seeing a different perspective of that, and now you are able to be thankful of that really tough experience, that really tough time that you went through, whatever that was. And some of you have brought you down, it brought you to your knees, is the words that I'm getting for some of you. But again, you're now looking back and able, because you're putting the pieces together, because you consciously now know what was programmed in you at birth. Those of you who are already amidst and in the middle of, or beginning, or taking care of, have read your nodes, and you know now, so you're in the process of putting that together again and seeing why you had to go through that, why you went through that. And now you are putting together and taking the positive from those experiences so you never have to do that again. That's very good. That's very good. And yes, you're scarred, of course. We all become scarred, absolutely. But now you're seeing that you can wear them now more like a badge. A badge. And be thankful and grateful. Because you had to go through that before you could gain the wisdom, or whatever, however it strengthened you in whatever way. It opened you up to be free to be you now. And you're seeing that. That is awesome. And if you haven't seen that yet, you will see that. And for those of you who are now you're just desiring to choose to see the positive, because you want to take a look at your nodes, that is outstanding. Again, you can leave me a comment, send me an email, and I will be happy to. This is what my channel is for. Okay, and then the Two of Wands comes out. Yes, see, so you've moved, or you're moving from the Nine of Wands to the Two of Wands, which to me is changing your perspective. You're now seeing things in a different view. You are like, because he is like above, he's above looking down, and he's holding the world. So he's seeing something in a different way that he has never seen before. Whatever that means for you. Again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But yeah, and I'm getting, see, with the two wands, he's in between. He saw something one way, and now he's seeing something another way. So what I'm getting in general for most of you is you are changing your perspective. You're able to do that now. You're able to see things in your life, your specific life, and how you have lived up to this point, and your experiences that you have gone through up to this point. You saw it one way. You could only see it one way, from one vantage point, which was you weren't seeing the whole picture. And now you're having the ability, or you will have the ability, to see your life and those experiences and all of that in a completely new, with new eyes, from a different perspective that you have never ever seen before, and is going to give you a freedom that you've never had. It's going to give you a completion inside yourself, an emotional completion, a satisfaction even. You're going to be in a new place that you've never been before. And it's very, very peaceful for you. And it's putting it, or it will put those puzzle pieces together that you didn't have before. Again, your experience, your life experience up to this point, you didn't understand why you had to keep these certain specific experiences kept coming around and around, and you had to keep experiencing them. Well, again, for those of you that don't know, that's your south node. That is what happens. That is what happens, because that south nodal programmed experience is something that we are all born with. And depending on the zodiac sign and the house placement sign for you is going to decide what specific experience you're going to keep experiencing, the way you're going to keep experiencing it, because you automatically, being in your subconscious, you don't know what that is, but it does just automatically give you a feeling of, if I do live life a specific way, ... through this, take these specific steps, that's what and how is going to get me what I need in life. That's how it's going to happen if I do it this specific way, because that is something that's familiar. Our south node is something familiar. We've done it before. But because it's our south node now, that is not the way. It's not going to get you what you feel or your mind says. It's both your mind and because it's subconscious programming. Anyway, so it's going to take you through those same experiences, which this is what this battering is. But being number 9, you're completing something. You're coming to a conscious awareness about some cycle you've been going through, and you will be able to complete it. So you'll be able to conclude it, or you are concluding it because of this conscious awareness. Again, I'm seeing those of you specifically who have found out what your nodes are. Absolutely. You're consciously aware, so now you're taking care of it, and you have been taking care of it, and you will continue to do that until it's all taken care of. But you're already seeing it's freeing you. It's freeing you. That is awesome. That is awesome. And again, those of you Pisces who haven't done that yet, you're new viewers, or you just didn't, it wasn't ready for you to, that's all right. Now maybe, hopefully you're ready to take that on, and you're choosing to do so. Well, whenever that is, even if you're not ready, that's all right too. We are all we're all learning things differently at different parts of our path. Maybe, you're still going through this maybe, and that's necessary for you. Again, it's different for all of us, because we must go through these, we must work through, we are going to do a certain amount of actually experiencing our south nodes, and we're all different in that area, because it all depends on your natal wheel and where the planets are too. Chiron is everything. So don't feel bad. If you're not ready, that's all right. But it seems to me I'm directing this so far, it's directed to those who are working through or are desiring now and ready to work through their south node properly. That's what this specific for Pisces. So, and if this isn't right for you, that's all right. You can check your moon sign, your rising sign, your north or south nodes sign, maybe. If you want to start that way, that's all right. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's see, Pisces. But yes, you are, these two cards, they might be the only cards coming out because I've taken a long time explaining that. So it was necessary for some of you. That's just, I'm going with the flow here, Pisces. So sun, moon, rising. So yeah, okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Right at the last there. Yes, okay, yep. There we go. And see, you're doing a step-by-step progress, right? Step-by-step progress, process, step-by-step, progressing yourself forward. Because 2, 3, you've got the, of course, okay, so you're looking back. Here's the 9 of Wands, and this is how you're able to complete it, is by going through this process of, like I just said with the 2 of Wands, seeing things differently. And here also, the 3 of Wands then is even a progression further. You have stepped forward, you have made another step forward. So seeing something even more profoundly. And this also shows me too, and what it's saying to me about you, Pisces, is this number 3 has to do with creativity. And so your creativity, when you're on this, at this level now, you've stepped it up past this. You've been doing what I just spoke about with this 2 of Wands. That is enabling you now. Your creative process is opening up. Your specialty or a new, it's going to be intuitive for you. Pisces is what I'm seeing. It's this third eye and something new. And again, maybe it's your scent, your intuitive scent. That's where you have, or this is a new psychic ability of yours that's able to come out because you have cleared away certain blockages that were blocking that from coming through accurately and coming through for you. But it has to do with the scent and your third eye, and it could be both for some of you, opening up and expanding more, or opening up for the first time. But this is giving you an even, okay, I was drawn to his red robe. And red has to do with our base security of our foundation of who we are. And so these things opening up, this is, you are opening up your true self, whatever abilities that are opening up for you. And that's what I see. And so your creativity, your intuitive creativity, that's what it is in general for all of you. And yes, for some of you, it's going to be your scent, your sense of smell is going to be attuned, and that is going to give you psychic, intuitive abilities will come to you through your scent, what you smell. Others of you, it's just flat out, your third eye is opening, and so you're experiencing new found intuitive abilities. And so again, always is my suggestion, because as us who are emotionally and psychically sensitive, in order to ensure that we are getting the correct and seeing the whole clear picture intuitively, especially when you're first starting out and you're working through the blockages. It's not going to be completely accurate necessarily. It's not going to be. It can't be, because you have blockages. So you're working through those. So check it out with facts before you jump in all the way in that intuitive, whatever you're seeing intuitively. So do your best to just kind of hold it there and check it out with facts. And then that also balances you, and you then know, okay, that was correct. You were accurate in that area, or you were a little off. Okay, that's all right, because there's still your intuitive highway, so to speak, is still being blocked, because you're taking care of your subconscious stuff there's still some subconscious stuff that needs to be taken care of and cleared out so that you are not being controlled by that, and so that your whole third eye can open up wide and clear. And that's what you're wanting to do, because that is who you are, Pisces. That is beautiful too. And some of you're having some of your ships are coming in, or a ship is coming in, a wish or something you have been wanting, something you've been desiring. And I'm getting, for a lot of you, it has to do with your creative ability. For some of you, and and see, number 8, 8 of Pentacles. This has to do with your purpose, your job in this life, your special work, what you're doing. And what I'm seeing is, what's coming to me is, for some of you, because of this, and you consciously working through doing your personal work, you are finding out that what you originally did as a job or a way to earn money, it's not fulfilling anymore. That's not, you're going to put that down, because that's not who you are. And it has to do, again, Pisces, it has to do with your intuitive abilities in some way, your creativity in some way. That's what you are working on. This is what you're working on. Your 8 of Pentacles. Your personal creative abilities that are beginning to come out, or have been beginning to come out and expanding. And that's where your passion is. That's where your emergence, you are emerging. You are emerging. Your true self is emerging. And this is what's giving you that childlike adventure, that childlike wonderment to life again. That spark of passion is being ignited in you, Pisces, in some way, shape, or form. What you are freeing yourself from, those blockages that you did not know were blocking you. You didn't know, but now you do. And now you're letting that go. You're taking care of it properly, so it doesn't hinder you anymore, Pisces. That is beautiful. That is what we're here for. That is what you, and completing and working through your personal work, that is what you're here for. And you know what that does? Wow. When each and every one of us do our personal work and work through that, no matter what stage you're at, you are assisting the collective. You are assisting in a huge way, more than you can imagine. Not just you, not just your lineage, your ancestry. For some of you, I'm going to say for all of you in some way, all of us. And then you are uniting with everyone else that is taking care of their personal work and becoming personally responsible for themselves and the truth and all of that, and less likely to be able to be controlled from others on the outside as well. When you've taken care of those control mechanisms, what's controlling you on your subconscious, within your bringing that out, you are open, and then you will not be controlled by the goings on and what's been going on and how we have all collectively been controlled. You take yourself out of that soup, out of that sheeple soup. That is very cool. And the more of us that do that, the more that can implode. And we can finish by finishing our own creation, being who we truly are, uniquely who we truly are. Not our fathers, not our mothers, not our grandfathers, not our grandmothers, being controlled in any way. We finish our own creation. That is what we're here for. That is awesome. And then we join with others who have become self-responsible and self-created. through this specific process. There is a specific process to go through. Yes, each and every one of us go through different experiences to get to, or to assist us in getting to, become consciously aware. But I don't know of any other way but actually becoming consciously aware of your natal wheel and specifically working through your south node properly. That's where we have choice and free will. That is the only place in the natal wheel that we have choice. Okay. Wow, this is a big one. I went on and on, it seemed, but this needed to, for somebody, viewers, Pisces, you needed this confirmation, you needed this information. So until next time, my time is running out. I don't want my video to stop without me saying that that's all I have to say. Okay. I mean, I can go on and on, but in this reading for you Pisces, this is all I have to say. Any questions, any concerns, any comments, I love to hear from you. Any assistance on your astrology wheels, if you want me to do an interpretation for you, please let me know. Be happy to. And all the information I need and my email address is in the description box, the drop-down description box below. Okay, all right. Until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.